Hi, Sean here, one half of Sean and Kiara. We are the co-creators of Lucy in the Sky, a graphic novel for middle grade readers published by First Second. Our second graphic novel, Rhiannon, will be out in October of 2025. If you like the things we do, please consider supporting us by becoming a paying member of our Patreon site for $4 a month. And if you enjoy videos like this, hit the like and subscribe buttons, as it'll help us build this channel. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back. This is Sean, and another short drawing video. And we're taking a look here at what is going to be the last page of the Lorelei sequence, which is the first major sequence or chapters in the Yellow Man after the prologue sequence. And it'll be page 8 of the overall story. And this tier of panels here is at the end of the page. I'm drawing it first because I'm reusing an older version of the sequence that I had drawn, and you can see that the panels were a little bit, I was using a 3-tier format for the pages rather than 4 tiers, so the panels have shrunk a little bit in height. And but I'm copying basically the same drawing, and we see here Lorelei has come home, and she is undressing and changing to get ready to go to bed. She's in her underwear, and she's reading over a page of writing that she has done, and then we see her at the end of the page tapping away on her typewriter as we leave her for the end of this sequence. And it was meant to reflect, it was meant to be sort of like a mirror of the opening sequence, the opening of the sequence, in which we see her in the office of Sloan Studios at her desk there typing. And there was a panel originally that I'd drawn of her putting on her overcoat. Here we see her with her jacket, her overcoat. And there was a panel in the original version of the sequence in which she was putting on her jacket, getting ready to go out to join Chick Talbot at the Tally-Ho, the bar where they meet. And it was meant to be a mirror of that last row of panels where she's taking off her shirt. But I lost that panel somewhere along the line, so we kind of lose the whole idea that the first and the last tier of the chapter are mere images of each other. So I'm going back now towards the further up on the same page, on page 8, and I'm drawing in her returning home to her apartment. So she's just been at the Gutter, the comic book shop, where we meet another one of the characters, Sophie, who works there, and we've just gotten through that bit of the story, and now she's returning home. She flicks on the light. This flicking on the light is going to be itself mirrored in the very next sequence that comes up. Actually, the next page, page 9, which I've started drawing, and we'll have a video posted for that soon. But walking in the door of the apartment, flicking on the light, and then we'll see her sort of go about some mundane things, eating a dinner of I don't know, it might be cereal, might be soup, something in a bowl, and then going to bed, or getting ready to go to bed, but then sitting down at her typewriter to do some more typing. And throughout the sequence, we have like a narration, which is a recollection of hers, recalling an episode from her childhood in which she would visit this newsstand with her grandfather. and that narration will continue right up to the very last panel where she's typing on her own typewriter. So at the beginning she's working on a story for Sloan Studios, and at the end it looks like she's typing up stories from her own life. This is a panel where she'll be leaving the gutter with a paper bag of presumably some comics or magazines that she bought while she was there. Lots of going through doors. And there are a few other panels on this page I don't know that we'll see in this video, but I'm currently inking the page now, and it should be ready to go up probably within the week, to go up on the Patreon for members, paying members only. I put up 300 DPI PDFs of all the pages that I finish. And so if you join for $4 a month, you have access to those. And that should be going up pretty soon. So here, light boxing it, you can just see some of the other panels. Not very well, though, because of the light. To the side there is another kind of a larger panel where she's browsing the racks at the store, and then the panel below this where she's opening the door, leaving the gutter, is sort of a long shot of the city street. She's walking up to her apartment building. It's also another bit of another panel that I repurposed from an earlier version of this, the city street. I just kind of like the buildings. They're very boring looking kind of buildings that you might find in any mid-size Midwestern city. And nearing the end of this very short video, we'll see how this panel shapes up. And then if you are a paying member, please go and check out the finished and colored version, which should be up very soon. Thank you for joining us.